I'll give you a little bit of context, and for those that are new to the version of this that we're doing is I've got a framework. We're going to bring on some guests each time, Dave, and you and I can grill them a little bit. But what we're going to do is put them into a rapid fire scenario where we are helping them get through those stages of the conversation. I know you just came out of the workshop with me, so you can kind of see how I like to think about calling in the form of stages. And what we're doing here is giving people a workshop on how to actually prepare for call blitzes. So generally, these things would be ran with a team before you go to live call, like we would have done on Wednesday last week. We could have had everybody in. We would do this just to get people warmed up and give them real live scenarios. We're going to have them start their pitch, and then when I say hello, this is Ryan, or when you're doing it, because you can drill them as well. Hello, this is Dave. They're going to restart. So start, stop, reset. We're going to rapid fire through 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to kind of give them different real live examples, and then stop, give a little bit of feedback, and reset. And the goal is to really warm them up before they would go and get on the phones. So we've had 2 different variations of this. I think 6 or so different guests so far, and I think we have at least 4 lined up for today. So 10, 15 minutes for each one. We'll leave it for some Q&A at the end. So you'll get to see how this goes, Dave, with the first volunteer. Do we have our first volunteer? Please raise their hand, and let's get started. Here we are. I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Piers?
It's Piers. Yeah.
I know this guy. I've seen this guy before.
Oh, do we have a internal Cognismite? Do you guys have a name for the internal team here? Is that what it is?
The Cog. We're part of the Cog.
Oh, part of the Cog. All right.
The Cognites, the Cogs. Yeah. The whole works.
The Cogs. All right, Piers. Well, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. What we're going to do, as I mentioned before, is we're going to get right into start, stop, reset. I'm going to say, hello, this is Ryan. We're going to get into it. Every time I say, hey, this is Ryan, or hello, this is Ryan, you're going to just restart from the very beginning, rapid fire, give you some feedback, and then we'll go into another session. You ready for this?
Very ready.
Awesome. Before we get started, I'm sure those that know at least the context of Cognism, we're all on the show, but give a little bit of context of who do you serve? How do you serve them? You know, the actual persona that you typically engage, so we can set some context for the conversation we're about to have, and then we'll jump right into some live action role play.
Of course, yeah. So obviously, as most people here will know, Cognism are predominantly a contact data provider. So we have mobile numbers, email addresses that are verified and we hope very GDPR compliant and accurate. And we usually target sales directors or sales teams, particularly fast-growing sales teams, and those with such as myself, because SDRs obviously need constant access to contact data in order to reach their sort of ICP and generate new business for the organization at which they work. So yeah, it's mostly fast-growing sales teams that we target, and we sell predominantly contact data as well as other sort of marketing functions. And yeah, our platform, as those who use it will know, is very sophisticated. It has sales functionalities, marketing functionalities, intent data, but with a focus on the contact data, I presume, for this call.
Amazing. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna say, hey, this is Ryan.
We'll get right into it. Full support.
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. This is Piers calling from Cognism. Do you have just half a minute so I can explain the reason for my call?
Sure. What's up?
Basically, I'm getting in touch because I saw that you run a sales team at Ryan Industries, and I was hoping that I could introduce my company. We basically have 400 million B2B contacts in our database, and we enable sales teams to reach more prospective clients to help you generate new business. Is this something that you might be interested in?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. This is Piers calling from Cognism. Do you have 30 seconds so I can explain the reason for my call?
Who's this?
Sorry, this is Piers calling from Cognism. Have you heard of us before?
No. What's up, man? How can I help?
Basically, we're a contact data provider. So we have a very extensive...
man, you're gonna have to send me some information.
Okay, sure. Is there any particular information that you'd
Yeah.
like me to send across to you?
Just send it over. Just send it over.
Sure thing.
Hey, this is Ryan. Guys, I want
Hi,
to pause real
Ryan.
quick. I don't know if it's my internet. Is it really delayed?
There's a little bit of
You guys
delay
hear
on the
me?
call for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing some delay on my side.
One second. Let me switch over. Let me switch over because I'm not getting the same impact that I'd like here to get.
Yeah, can you let us know in the chat? Is it Ryan's side?
Is this
'Cause
any better?
Me and Piers are in the same office using the same internet, so we're hoping it's Ryan's side. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's Ryan.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
Ryan. A bit choppy. Okay. I just switched my my network. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Let's go again. Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. This is Piers calling from Cognism. Have you heard of us before?
Cognism?
Yes.
Cognizant? Cognism? I don't know.
No, we get confused with Cognizant all the time, but it's Cognism with an SM on the end. We're a contact data provider.
Okay. What's up? How can I help?
I was hoping that you might entertain the idea of me introducing my company. Basically, we have GDPR compliant and accurate global database of B2B contacts, and ultimately we enable sales teams to reach
Hey,
more
this
of
is
their
Ryan.
ideal client. Hi, Ryan. This is Piers calling from Cognism. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. What's up?
Basically, I'm sorry to call out of the blue. I'm getting in touch because
Hey, this is Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. This is Piers calling from Cognism. Have you got 30 seconds so I can explain the reason for my call?
No, I got 15. What's up? Go.
Basically, I work for Cognism, and
Fine.
we run a sales intelligence platform with millions of B2B contacts in our database. We
Hey, this is Ryan.
specialize in. Hi, Ryan. How are you doing?
All right, let's pause. Stop. How'd that feel?
Well, I'm quite new to this. I've never done a webinar before, so a little bit nervous, but yeah, it's quite a challenging exercise, I have to say.
Perfect. So the first thing that I'm hearing right now is every single time you're starting a call, it's different, right? It's different.
Okay.
You've got, you're asking different permission-based openers. How am I doing? How are you? There's all sorts of variations each time. What we'll want to
Yeah.
do is try to pick one, and use that consistently, right? And so,
Okay.
whatever you're going to be comfortable with, use whatever you feel comfortable with, but stick with that and run that through. And so, that will allow you to do is make sure that for that first gate of the conversation, which is the intro, are you even going to get past hello? We know that if you're getting blocked there for some reason, it's not necessarily what you're saying. It might be, or sorry, it might be what you're saying, not anything else, right? If it's different every single time, then we don't know what might be causing us from not moving forward. Okay. So we want to try to establish a baseline around how are we getting into our conversation, right? If we can get past hello, then are we actually getting to what we call a completion? They heard what we have to say and we have an actionable next step. And then finally, is that moving forward or not? So let's try this again, rapid succession. This time, Dave, if you want to be the, hey, this is Dave, hey, this is Dave, hey, this is Dave, try to get you past hello, but be consistent with the opener. And then once you get past the opener, you can move into, or the permission-based opener, what do you want to call it? You can move it into the actual pitch section of the body of your pitch, but consistency is key here. Dave, go ahead and give them a couple of rounds, and then we'll move forward with the little bit more feedback from this session, see how that goes, and we'll bring on the next guest for the
rounds. Yeah, sure. This is my first time, right? So remember that. Hey, this is Dave.
Hi, Dave. How are you doing today?
Good. How can I help?
I'm sorry to call out of the blue. I was basically just getting in touch because I saw that you're hiring a new team of SDRs. Obviously, SDRs need quite a significant amount of contact data in order to generate new business for the organization in which they work. Is this something you might be interested in yourself? It's a B2B sales call. Yes. Is now a good time? Hi, Dave. This is Piers calling from Cognism. Do you have 30 seconds so I can explain the nature of my call?
Sure, hit me.
So basically, Dave, I saw on LinkedIn that you're hiring SDRs, and obviously SDRs need accurate contact data in order to reach their ideal client persona. So are you the right person to speak to about this?
Yeah.
Awesome. So do you ever find that you've got your SDRs breathing down your neck, asking for better contact data?
Hey, this is Dave.
Hi, Dave. This is Piers calling from Cognism. Do you have 30 seconds just so I can explain the nature of my call?
Not really. Just running into a meeting.
Okay, sure thing. Is there a time that would suit you better next week?
Yeah, like maybe Thursday.
I'll give you a buzz on Thursday then.
All right, let's
Hey,
stop.
Dave.
Let's stop here, Pierce. Let's stop here, Pierce. You're 3 for 3 different intros. 3 for 3 different intros.
So, yeah. So
Remember,
just
we want
stick with one and hammer it in.
We want to be consistent. We want to be consistent. Really good job today. I know it's throwing yourself in the bullpen here, but we're gonna, because we have a lot of guests in the back end, we want to bring on the next person here. Great job coming in. I know you're kind of pulled into the bull ring. Try to find one today. Find one intro that you like. Try to be consistent and see what that does for you in terms of your confidence and the ability to get past some of these harder starts, right? Obviously, we're throwing different variations at you, and that's what's going to happen in real life. But being consistent and being confident is going to get you much further along than trying to change that up each time. Make sense?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you think that it should be varied based on the sort of response and tonality that you're getting from the prospect?
So your intro itself should be consistent. Now, obviously,
Okay.
you want to be able to adjust based on what you're hearing, right? So if I'm
Yeah.
a little bit short, you can make an adjustments from there. But the way you enter the call, try to be consistent with that intro, right?
Okay. Sure.
You know, obviously, you
either
want
with
to
the
have that situational awareness so you can make adjustments, of course, but try to be consistent with exactly how you enter it and see what that does for your ability to get past hello in the different scenarios today.
Sure. So either
Right.
stick with sort of 30 seconds or the call out of the blue.
Or how you doing, or calling out of the blue, or whatever. Choose the one that you like and just try to be with that consistently and see what that does today versus just kind of switching it up each time.
Fair enough.
My experience is that it's going to get you through to more completions by being consistent here versus changing up each time.